There are rumors reaching me that there has been an assassination attempt on ASSASLNATlON Kanu's life. I hope this is far from true, but I want you to please listen to this report. This is a breaking news. They said that ASSASLNATlON Kanu was attacked in DSS dungeon on the 24th of October 2025, immediately after his court appearance in the dungeon. This is IPOB raising the alarm. They said information reaching the IPOB leadership, this night, which is 24th night, is that one of the new DSS agents assigned to ASSASLNATlON Kanu attacked him in the DSS headquarters with the intention to kill ASSASLNATlON Kanu. The situation led to other DSS officers physically dragging their fellow officer out of ASSASLNATlON Kanu's cell as he was seen kicking ASSASLNATlON Kanu all through his body. It seems the DSS and those that don't want ASSASLNATlON Kanu to be free are planning to assassinate him inside the DSS headquarters under the pretext of having a misunderstanding with the DSS officer. The action of this officer is unacceptable and he should be made to face the consequences of his action. And the DSS must make sure that nothing happens to ASSASLNATlON Kanu in their custody, unless they are ready for another new confrontation with the IPOB worldwide. This is exactly the report from the IPOB leadership as released as regards this matter. First of all, I want to say this. There is no place in the Nigerian constitution that gives the DSS officers or any security agencies the right to torture, the right to inhuman treatment of anybody in their custody. Yes, there is no way in the constitution of Nigeria and even the UN constitution that grants a DSS officer the power to torture, to kick, to slap anybody in their custody. Listen to this. Listen to this. The 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Section 34, subsection 1A says, every individual is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person, and accordingly, no person shall be subjected to torture or to inhuman or degrading treatment, which means no government agency, including the DSS, police, army, EFCC, or any other, is legally allowed to torture or mistreat a person. Doing so violates the constitution, violates it. Now listen more to this. This is the Anti-Torture Act 2017. It says, in section 2, subsection 1, it says, no person shall be subjected to physical or mental torture or to any other cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. Section 3, subsection 1 says, it shall be a crime, listen, for any public officer or other person acting in an official capacity to commit, instigate, consent to, or acquiesce in an act of torture. The penalty for this, under Section 8, anyone, including a DSS officer, found guilty of torture faces imprisonment for up to 25 years or life imprisonment if the torture leads to death. Negenti. This is the law. Whoever told that officer he is above the law lied to him. Because he might feel people are there to protect him, but this is the law, and nobody is above the law of Nigeria. Nobody is above the law. You can do kurikere that we know people do. We know people do, but this is the law, just to be guided. In case you don't know, you have committed an offense already that will land you in prison for 25 years. That is why the Constitution was made. There are lots of police officers in Kirikiri prison. There are lots of DSS army officers in Kirikiri prison as I speak. There are some facing life imprisonment. It be like say you won't join them. Oh. It be like say you won't join them. But this is what I have to say, and this is me being on the spot. Could it be that one, the plan to use chemical weapons to end NNAMDI Kanu's life is not yielding fruits, is not yielding results, and as such, they want to resort to go physical to see if they can end him, because the toxins that they send to cause cancer, heart issue, liver problem, kidney problem, prostate problem, and all those ailments that he is facing right now, those toxins that they put in his body those days, they are not doing the job, because God has been protecting NNAMDI Kanu because his time has not yet come. Could it be that they want to physically end his life? Also, which is secondly, could it be that the oligarchs, people, the witnesses that NNAMDI Kanu compelled, that they are big men. These are big men, politicians, ex-military, current military, and politicians who are pained as they were summoned to come and testify in court. Could it be that they want to end his life before they even come to the court to appear? Could it be that they are afraid of making that appearance in court, and as well they want to end his life even before the court, even before they are called to bear witness in the court? Could it be that there are high-powered people who want to assassinate NNAMDI Kanu as we speak, looking for rogue officers to use to, carry out this plan? Number three, could it also be because of the success of this protest and how people came out to gather for NNAMDI Kanu? Could it be that it was a threat? It is a threat to them, and they are saying it that come, this man still pulls such a crowd, that same crowd that they are afraid of. Remember the crowd in Port Harcourt. Remember the crowd in Anambra State, the crowd in Abia State, the crowd in neighboring states. Remember those huge mammoth crowd NNAMDI Kanu pulled wherever he went. That protest just showed them of something that they don't want to see, and now they are afraid that this man still has the followership that they are afraid of, and now they want to end his life. Could it be that protest scared them? And number four, could it also be because NNAMDI Kanu told the judge that the DSS, they don't allow him discuss with his lawyer openly. They always try to, bug the calls to know what he and his lawyers are discussing. They always try, to put some microphone there. They don't allow him freedom. Could it be that's what is paining them because they were reported in court and somebody was angry that he exposed some things they do to him in the cell? Could it be some of them are trying to get back at him one way or the other? Or number five, and this is me trying to be fair, could it be that it was just a light misunderstanding, that something just happened in the cell? Maybe you and NNAMDI Kanu were playing drafts, you are playing what, or chess, or maybe he greeted you, or maybe you just had an argument because he is your friend, or maybe you and NNAMDI Kanu just had a brief argument in the cell, because I don't know how you and a prisoner now will start exchanging, greetings every day and will result in quarrel. Because this looked more like an external influence than an internal misunderstanding between a prisoner and his warder. So that leaves us with the first four reasons that something fishy is somewhere. And I always say that when the witch cried in the night and the child dies in the morning, something is off. Something is off somewhere. This is not a one-off situation. The timing is wrong. The timing. Check the timing. After he has dropped the lawyers, after the protest, after he has decided to carry the case by himself, all of a sudden, it looks as if people are getting more violent on him. People are getting arrested. People around him are getting arrested. Don't you see something is going off somewhere? Don't you think people are offended somewhere? Most importantly, as he has announced the witness list, don't you think that people are afraid? Don't you think something is wrong somewhere? Well, whatever the case may be, it is clear, it is very clear that NNAMDI Kanu has overstayed his welcome in the DSS dungeon, and it's time for him to leave that place. If you are tired of NNAMDI KANU as a visitor in your dungeon, please do something about it. Write to the government that you don't want him there again. Write that his presence there is no more acceptable. Write you want him transferred or you want him released. It's not by force to be in your dungeon, because anybody in your dungeon is under the captivity of the federal government of Nigeria. He is not a social prisoner. He is not a defendant. He is a captive of the federal government of Nigeria, so long as he is there. I just hope this rumor is not true. I just hope it is not true. I just pray it never happened. Because of course, it is clear lots of things are going wrong in this country that people do not explain about. Lot of things are going on in Nigeria. Because of course, lots of things are going wrong in Nigeria. Lots of disappearances, kidnappings, torture, high-level corruption and thefts, espionage, assassinations go on in this country have not even been uncovered till today. This was exactly how it happened to Abiola. This was exactly how it happened to Sarowiwa. This was exactly how it happened to Bola Ige. This was exactly how it happened to Funsho Williams. And lots of people that lost their life in this country that has never been discovered. It's time for NNAMDI KANU to leave that cell. I call this one see finish. Now don't see NNAMDI KANU finish. Everybody now want touch him body. Everybody now want touch him for body. Oh. Help me see. Kai. Like the F13. The F13. Like you have somebody in your custody. You don't still want to live and be. You are holding somebody captive. You still want to touch. What kind of cowardice is that? Cowardice. I don't want to stress myself. The message has been clear. Nothing should happen to NNAMDI KANU because his life is under protection. His life is under oath. His life is under protection internationally, locally, everywhere. Don't forget he is a British citizen. Don't forget he is a British citizen. And don't forget his human life cannot be bought. I know that Nigeria is a country where human life is worth nothing more than a piece of paper. I am aware. Stop looking for trouble. Let that man be. Whoever that officer is, I'm calling upon his immediate restraint, transfer out of that cell, transfer out of that state, transfer and punishment for what he has done. Because it goes against the code of conduct and the rules that guard and govern the DSS. Go and read the constitution that guards the DSS. There is no place that torturing a defendant is part of it. So he needs to be queried, he needs to be sanctioned, and he needs to face the consequence of his action. Till I see you next video. Peace.